the Hudson River 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
It's right on schedule. It'll know soon enough.
Welcome everybody to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. It's Wolf of Fallen, and we're gonna do some more stealth action, espionage stuff. So Snake! We remember Snake, don't we? It's a little older, a little wiser. So let's find out what the hell's going on.
Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Make them
Kept
dance.
you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
Of
I
course.
must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it.
Not gonna give
Not
us
in
the
the
stealth
military
right
anymore.
off the bat, but
I
whatever.
didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Where you just
Mailing's
getting
not so
Fox
bad.
guy in the last episode?
That reminds
or
me, I
last
have to
game?
get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
Means they're not well liked. Anyways, sorry for not being around. I got a
All
freaking
right,
call.
Let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
Ooh, drinks.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic
So this is
round
just
will
kind of
vary
giving us a
depending on what part
demonstration of
the
some of the
body
new
is in.
moves
We're
we can
talking
do
about
in
a
this
difference of
game
tens of
compared to
seconds
the
between hitting
original
limbs,
Metal Gear
chest, or
Solid.
head. As for the equipment, hey, Snake, cigarettes?
You
What's
know I
wrong
can't
with
leave
you?
without cigarettes.
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon
Ooh, my
General's
lucky
warning, have you?
charms.
Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Cool. Why do I need that? Oh, yeah.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I
No, I'm
hope
not.
so.
It's a game. There's
Those men,
bound to be
you
something
wouldn't
go
think they were
wrong.
anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew
Okay,
quarters.
where Snake's sitting, he can't see that. There's no way he can see that door.
What?
Hell? Crap, shit's already going wrong. I haven't even done anything yet. What the hell are these guys? Obviously these guys are terrorists, but what the hell are they doing? At least they got an
Looks like we're not
excuse
the
to
only
kill
ones
them.
after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Yeah, see,
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
these camera angles that's showing Snake's view, there's no way in hell from the position that he could be shown. They really screwed that one up. Those are like odd positions. This guy's obviously Russian. First the AK, that didn't give it away.
You sure?
Then the
No
brown.
Marine barber touched that head of hair.
And the hair kind of looks a little Russian too. And the final seal, yeah. Could say Canadian, but you have to have the ear things on the side. So great. We barely started our mission and shit has already hit the fan. And Snake's grown himself a nice fancy little beard.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. K-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
It's the same as it
How
was
can
in
I
the
check
last
in
time.
and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96.
It's the same as
Sorry, but
Maylings
no
from the
Mei
last
Ling this time. Call me on the codec
game
when you
too as
wanna
well.
save.
All the codec
Yes.
numbers are pretty much
I'll be waiting
identical.
just past the Verrazano Bridge.
They're always the same
You
numbers.
need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Like Roy Campbell's was the same. So can we finally move now? We can finally move. Alright, let's get going. A bit difficult to move. Up here. I'll try to get down. Okay, Snake, stop climbing up the damn thing. And thank you. Now, depending on which difficulty you're on, certain doors may not be available. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to be seen there. My control's a little finicky. And we'll just do some little pornographic scenes here. The control's a little finicky. Sometimes it has a tendency to move on its own. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of drag the guy to the side here. Kind of throw him off. Whee! And we'll head around here. Oh, we get some Penenda Mezpeps. Not that I'm going to use them, but whatever. Yeah, depending on the difficulty, this door here may be open. What do you want to say?
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior.
Yeah, if you're playing on,
Push the
think,
action
hard or
button
higher.
down in front of the door.
Yeah, I know how to open the door. If you're playing on hard or extreme, I don't think you can get through that area. Just hang out here for a bit. This guy's got a fancy light. This was the graphics of the time, people. I was so blown away when I first got this game. And he fell off the edge. Quite amusing. Nothing over there. Now, just like before, you can fall if you try to jump off by hanging off the edge of here. You'll fall and you'll hurt yourself. So don't do that. Wait for this nerf herder to get going here. It's just like before, X ducks, triangle you can climb up on things if they're waist high. Circle punches, square fires your weapon. Pressing up against objects, you'll press your back towards them. Pressing the action button near a railing will... That, if you press forward in the square button, You'll throw your enemy. I didn't mean to do that. Press square while the enemy's unconscious or dead. You'll drag them. If you press square without pressing forward, you'll choke them, and press it enough time, you'll break their neck, killing them. Complicated? Nah, I don't think so. Whee! I'm going for a swim! So we went for a little swim. We got some rations. Sounds good. Now, no matter what difficulty you're playing on, this door here will be open. So if you want to open the door quickly, just rapidly tap triangle. But since we've had so many cutscenes and I've taken up so much of your time, I'm going to end it here. So folks, thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye now.